We're back to the action now. Swift throwing it in for San Diego, controlled by Aaron Susi on the left hand. He brings it into the Dynamite zone, pulling it back. Pressure there from Mark Cromie, and a great step in by Ryan Slaughter. Ryan Slaughter laying it off to waiting James McMonigal, flicks it on to Jake Harris. Jake Harris controls at half line, plays it back in to Tony Thomas. Tony Thomas controls, plays it up to James McMonigal. James McMonigal laying it off. A ball in there for Ryan Slaughter, who has a rip that's gone wide. San Diego controls, clears the zone, but that deflected off the waiting James McMonigal's hand. That will be a kick for your kick against your Denver Dynamite. San Diego now playing it out of their zone. San Diego dumping that ball in, controlled, a turn there, a shot, and another shot from San Diego blocked by Zube. A great save there. The first shot went wide, bounced back, and San Diego had an opportunity for the second shot there. That ball now cleared out by Zube into the stands, and we will have a kick in for San Diego. Again, you'll see a lot of these, noticing a lot of time from both Aaron Susi and Paul Wright for San Diego. No surprise there. Paul Wright lining up over this one at the top of the key. A shot that's gone just over the side and played all the way back for Swift in San Diego's zone. Low pressure now. Dynamite giving Taylor his space. Dynamite win that ball, and a foul called. Paul Wright with a push on Jake Harris. So that'll be a San Diego kick. No, that'll be a Dynamite kick. Mark Cromie is on that one. Jake Harris, solid player. Mark Cromie playing that in. That's cleared for a Dynamite kick-in. Antoniak with the clear there for San Diego. Tony Avery gave chase, applying the pressure that made San Diego kick that one out. That goes to the top of the key. In the San Diego zone, we got a waiting Tony Thomas there. Chad Pearson off to his right could be a good option for him. Chad Pearson rips that one off San Diego, and Swift collects that and plays it out. Riley Swift, an incredible goalie for San Diego. Certainly not his first turn here. He had a standout college career. The ball's controlled by San Diego deep into the Dynamite zone. John Mollet stealing the ball there and playing it out. Paul Wright collects the top of the key, and he is fouled by Chad Pearson, but I am not seeing a call. Chad Pearson with the ball on the side, pulls it back, all the way back to Jake Harris, who tries a pass into Jay Hamilton. That was intercepted by San Diego. Paul Wright with the ball on the left side, trying to get a touch in, but that's intercepted by the waiting Jake Harris, who lays it off to Chad Pearson. Chad Pearson playing that in deep into the zone. Ryan Slaughter giving chase. Swift comes out and clears that one for San Diego. It's controlled by Aaron Susi at half line, who plays it back all the way into the San Diego zone. That's cleared, and the Dynamite now laying it back to Zube, who clears it again. A little bit of kickball here. San Diego at the half line. Number 18, Scott Martin controls, plays it back to Riley Swift. Riley Swift for San Diego, clearing it into the corner. Aaron Susi giving chase. And Zube collects that one along the boards. He lays it off to the waiting Jake Harris. Jake Harris clearing it across to Mark Cromie. Mark Cromie on the left side, bringing it into the zone. Plays it into the waiting Ryan Slaughter, who controls and lays it off to Tony Thomas. Tony Thomas now with the ball, looking at a cross-field pass, decides not to, goes over to McMonigal. McMonigal with a touch there, misdirected, and that's cleared by Swift. Jimmy Wade stepping in to win that ball, and it's cleared over to Mark Cromie. Mark Cromie heads it into James McMonigal. James McMonigal on the corner, controlling it with some pressure from two San Diego players. Mark Cromie with the shot deflected off San Diego, and it's back to half line. Ryan Slaughter collects, loses that one, and rolls all the way back to Swift. Swift for San Diego now with the ball, looking to play it out in a throw fashion. And Swift held onto it for too long there, so Denver Dynamite will be lining up for a kick at the top of the key. Tony Avery on the ball immediately, and he has backed off. He will be going deep for them. Tony Thomas lines up over the ball. He has two options. A rip there from Tony Thomas. That's gone wide. That's deflected out by Zé Roberto for San Diego. James McMonagle giving chase, playing it all the way back to Zube. Zube controls in his own zone and plays it out to Tony Thomas, who runs onto it at half line. A misdirected pass there, and it's in the San Diego possession. San Diego now with the ball, laying it off to Zé Roberto. Zé Roberto coming up with a shot. Oh, and that's gone wide. And Zube looked to have it cover. Can't be sure, though. Ball is bounced out to half line. Tony Avery giving chase. Swift on the ball, plays it out to number 2 on San Diego. Number 2 on San Diego, turning with the ball. He has pressure there from Jake Harris. Jake Harris providing pressure so as to force it back to Swift. Swift now with the ball, taking his time, plays it in deep into the corner. Chad Pearson now chests it back to Zube, who controls. We now have a timeout called, and this is the second timeout called so far in today's game. Just to give you an update, if you're just joining us, it is 0-0 here between the Denver Dynamite and the San Diego Sockers. 5:23 left in the first quarter.